What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com, and we're going to take an early look at what should be one of the biggest races, if not the biggest race of the year, and certainly one of the biggest races of the summer. Let's take an early look at the Travers Stakes right now. It's going to be very interesting to see who actually runs and who doesn't run. We'll get to kind of those fringe horses in a second. Let's get to the 8 horses that we're pretty sure is going to be there. Let's start with that. And we'll start with the headliner of the headliners, Thorpedo Anna, obviously. The monster 3-year-old filly had another nice win in the Coaching Club American Oaks. That was 3 straight Grade 1 wins when you think about the Acorn and the Kentucky Oaks. They're going to try it. They're going to give it a shot. I love it. I think she's going to be pretty tough to beat in that race. And honestly, I'm pretty excited to see what she does. So Thorpedo Anna is definitely going to be in the Travers, barring injury or something like that, a setback. So Thorpedo Anna is there. What makes it really fun is the top 3-year-old colt in the country is now Dornoch after his win in the Haskell, after winning the Belmont. Guess what? The Acorn winner versus the Belmont winner, going up against each other. It's going to be amazing. So Thorpedo Anna and Dornoch, those are the headliners. All right, let's go to some of the other ones. Sierra Leone, second place finisher in the Jim Dandy. He is pointing towards the race. Unmatched Wisdom and Corporate Power, the 1-2 finishers in the Curlin Stakes. Unmatched Wisdom won the race. Corporate Power second in the race. They are pointing towards the Travers as well. Seize the Gray was nowhere to be found in the Jim Dandy. They're going to roll back in the Travers with him. Ohio Derby winner and Jim Dandy third place finisher Batten Down, also pointing for the race. And then Honor Marie, a horse we haven't seen since the Belmont where he finished 4th, he's pointing to the race as well. Those are the 8 that we're pretty sure, hey, they're going to be there. So it'll be interesting to see. All those 8 as of right now, they're definitely going to be there. Hopefully they all stay. It'll be interesting to see if they all can make it. Here's a couple that I would think are very much on the fence. We'll start with Fierceness, winner of the Jim Dandy. Todd Pletcher said right after the race, you know what? He runs a lot better with more spacing. I think the Pennsylvania Derby is where you'll probably see him next. That's about 2 months between the Jim Dandy and the Pennsylvania Derby. However, it is a horse that's owned by Mike Rapoli. It's a big race in New York. He doesn't really have another horse to run in it. It's going to be tough for Rapoli to say no, I think, or for lack of a better term, let Todd Pletcher wait for the Pennsylvania Derby. So Fierceness is on the fence. We'll see. We'll monitor that situation in the next couple of weeks. The other horse or horses, I think it'll only be one that was not mentioned. What is Bob Baffert going to do with Muth and parenting? I think one of these horses, it's kind of been said they're going to come, but will they actually come? We have not seen Muth for a while, a long while. Arkansas Derby back in April. He was going to run it at Pimlico in the Preakness, had to scratch out of it. He didn't make the Haskell. So is it the Travers for Muth? I don't know. We'll see what happens there. And then also, as we look at Bob Baffert with parenting, who won an allowance at Del Mar last weekend. If you remember, obviously you do probably remember, Arrogate won an allowance at Del Mar before going over and dominating the Travers. Not saying parenting is Arrogate, but he got a 100 buyer. He was assigned a 100 buyer for that race. So, I think one of the two will come, but with these Bob Baffert horses lately, you just never know. So I don't want to say, that definitely one will be there. It's just, you have to take that day by day. I think they both fit pretty well in the race. It would add a lot of intrigue to it. But as of right now, I can't sit here and say either one of them will be there. I just think maybe one will be there, Muth and parenting. So that's kind of the field as of right now. I don't see anybody else. It would be very interesting. If somebody besides the ones I just mentioned showed up. So I'll kind of go through it again. I think we're, quote unquote, as definite as you can be in horse racing with Thorpedo Anna and Dornoch being the 2 headliners, Sierra Leone, Unmatched Wisdom, Corporate Power, Seize the Gray, Batten Down, and Honor Marie. If the race was today, they 100% would be there. So those are the 8. And then your iffies, Fierceness, obviously a big iffy, and then whatever Bob Baffert does. So that's your early look at the Travers, guys. I think even if we just get the 8, the solid 8, I think it's going to be one of the best races of the year because you have the Dornoch who has established himself as that big-time 3-year-old, the number 1 3-year-old on the Bale side, versus Thorpedo Anna, the number 1 female. anytime you get that matchup, it's pretty exciting. So if we get the 8, it's going to be great. If we can get Fierceness and or a Bob Baffert horse, even better, right? So it's going to be an epic Travers. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. Hit that like button if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. If you want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. Most importantly, guys, keep tuned to the channel and keep tuned to racingdudes.com. We'll have you updated. We'll keep you going with the latest updates from Saratoga for the Travers.